Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done some videos. As you know, I've been suffering with COVID for the last couple of weeks, week and a half, and it's been a bit crap, but all good now. Everything's good. Everything's going well with me. Everything with the family's doing good. I know you guys have hit out at me at Twitter and some shout outs and stuff like that, and I appreciate all the love, guys. Thank you very much, really do. Yeah, come back nice and fresh, start off the new year, new video. um Obviously we've got the FA Cup coming up this weekend. We just had a Man City Swindon game, which was I didn't watch because I don't give a shit. Obviously we've got the Liverpool game tomorrow, I believe, against Shrewsbury. That has to be played. FA rules don't matter if you've got only 10-year-olds available. You've got to play the game no matter what. So we will be playing tomorrow. The training ground reopened today. Arsenal fans, bunch of whiny crying babies. Not all of them. There's some decent Arsenal fans out there that I know, but some of them massive babies. We need to talk about that. So, guys, there's a lot of things to talk about tonight. A lot of things to discuss. So when you get into the comments, come into the comments, guys. Answer your questions on these subjects. Leave your comments down below. I'll get back to you straight away. And we'll go have a good time, guys, tonight. We'll go have a good time. So, what I mostly want to do this video for, because I did one video, I think it was Sunday night. Yeah, I did a video Sunday night, and yeah, it was just after the first episode of the new Annewilliams TV show, and it was obviously a very emotional show. It was a very emotional show for, especially Liverpool fans, people in the city of Liverpool, people connected to everything to do with Hillsborough. It was a very emotional show telling a story that really happened. It wasn't, a drama put together by a screenwriter. It was a real event with real tragedies, with real people, and a justice that still today has not been met. Evening, Steve. I hope you're well, mate. Hope you're doing good. I'm feeling right now, mate. I'm feeling miles myself. Hi, Rich. How you doing, fella? Hope you're good. Yeah, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about Anne Williams, the real Iron Lady. Forget all this Margaret Thatcher Iron Lady bollocks. Anne Williams did more in her fight for justice for her son and the 96 other Liverpool supporters who died through the Hillsborough tragedy than Margaret Thatcher ever did in her 11 years as running this country. Anne Williams is the real deal, and she's an amazing lady. Obviously, I didn't know her. I was 9 years old when Hillsborough happened, so it was. It's not something that I took in straight away, being so young, but you grow up with it, especially as a Liverpool fan. You read all about it, and you just know. And watching her story, I found absolutely fascinating. And I've watched the whole thing, and I've read everything up on it as well. Obviously, read everything up on Hillsborough before. I find the injustice to the whole thing absolutely disgusting, and it's so hard to take. And the fact that these football fans went to watch their team play a game of football and never ever came home, I find, and no one's ever been made capable of it, I just find absolutely disgusting. And I don't understand how that happens. How 97 people can die, and they know it's an unlawful killing, and then there's still no one gets prosecuted or blamed for these deaths. Ian Duncanfield, the police officer in charge at the time, it was his first ever time operating a football game of that size. He had no idea what he was doing. And then to blame Liverpool fans because what happened in the Liverpool Juventus game only 4 years previously that got Liverpool and everyone associated with English football banned from Europe for 5 years. They just assumed that it was Liverpool fans again being drunk, abusive, and hooliganism, and it was completely wrong. And how you can just think that by watching them scenes, if you have fresh eyes watching that scene for the first ever time, it has always been planted on TV, media, everywhere around the world at 3:05, 6 minutes past 3 is that. How you don't know that's not what he thinks it is, I don't know. I don't know how you don't know. She's an amazing woman, Anne Williams, and her story about her son Kevin, 15 years old, getting crushed to death at Hillsborough, but then still being alive at 3:50 that afternoon before he sadly passed away after saying his last words to Mum, was heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. And for the people involved to cover this up, I found it's disgusting. You don't even have to be a Liverpool fan, just as a human being. Obviously, as Liverpool fans, we really it's with us. It lives on us. It lives on our shirts. It lives on our shirts. It's in our collars. It's on everything we own. It's always there. I can't get it, but it's always on our collars. It's everywhere. It's implanted, and it's just you don't just being a human being and seeing this tragedy. Look, obviously there's football banter, football rivalry, football hate, and people believed it was Liverpool fans' fault for years and years and years till the real story came out, the truth came out, and it took Anne Williams, who never ever stopped. The lady never stopped, and neither did all the other parents and mothers, the fathers, sisters, brothers, aunties, uncles, grandmas, granddads, anyone related to any person that was involved in Hillsborough. They never stopped. And the tragedy is just, to this day in 2020, we're in 2022, we know it was an unlawful killing. We know the reasons behind it. We know now there was 41 ambulances outside the stadium being held by the authorities not to go in. We now know 41 people could have been saved that day. And, and still, yes, we know it's an unlawful killing. And then families have got that result that they took 20 years to get, might I add. Why should it take 20 years? Why should it take 20 years for someone to tell the son, the daughter, the nephew, the niece, how they died and what they died from? How do you keep that away from them? It's disgusting. It's evil. It's immoral. And the people that know what they've done, do you know what they got out of it? A massive pension, a huge pension. Ian Duncanfield. I'm not going to say too much but he has to live the rest of his life knowing what happened. He admitted in 2013, he admitted in the appeals court when they went back, he admitted that he got things wrong. He was to blame, and that's why it all got, at the time, justice as we thought that it got, that the deaths were from somebody, created by somebody. It weren't Liverpool fans' faults. And even just saying Liverpool fans, they're just human beings. And none of them went there that day to have a ruck and kill each other. They went to watch a game of football, FA Cup semi-final. Now, we're going to talk about the FA Cup soon. We all grew up on the FA Cup. I'm sure Steve, my good friend Steve, what she did to get justice. She didn't give up, and in the end, we got justice. But even Steve, he probably rich, awful tragedy. Exactly. The press didn't help. Exactly, rich. The press are scum. We all grew up. We're all probably around the same sort of ages. We all grew up watching the FA Cup, loving the FA Cup. I remember FA Cup third round. FA Cup third round draw day. The draw for the third round of the FA Cup used to be my favourite day of the football year when I was a kid, because when you found out who your team get drawn against, especially if you're a team in the first division at the time, Premier League. Now, if you're a team in that, you didn't play till the third round. So that third round draw used to be really, really special, and I used to love the third round draw. And you find out you play, because you might be playing someone you never play ever in English football, or and it's really exciting stuff. And obviously today, look, Swindon and Man City were on earlier on today. I've been watching YouTube channels. I've been reading up on the great Anne Williams online, some of her quotes, some of the things she did for this her son and the 96 other people that lost their lives. And she, the amazing woman she is, instead of watching that game. Now, back in 1989, the FA Cup was huge. It was the biggest cup apart from the league title. We think of the Champions League now. The Champions League is massive. It's the biggest cup apart from the World Cup you can win in tournament football. You've got the World Cup, and then the Champions League just blow it. Probably that's the way it is. But back then, it was the FA Cup. Everyone loved the FA Cup. The FA Cup was amazing. It was always the last game of the season. So the league finished, and then you had your showpiece event, which was the FA Cup. It was always a lovely early summer's afternoon. Late spring, end of May, coming into summer. Always a lovely day, great occasion. The FA Cup on telly on BBC One would start at 8 o'clock in the morning. You have build up of the FA Cup from 8 o'clock in the morning all the way to kick-off. Nothing else would be on telly. It would be nothing else. It was just a pure and utter celebration for an amazing 150-year-old trophy. Yeah, absolutely amazing it was. So back in 1989, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest was a massive deal. FA Cup semi-final. And Nottingham Forest, this is not Nottingham Forest that everyone think of now. Nottingham Forest were a great side, set in the 70s and 80s. I mean, they beat Liverpool twice in the European Cup. They beat Liverpool on the way to winning one of their European Cups. Man, Nottingham Forest were an amazing football side. And people today might not realise that, because, they're younger, and to a lot of people, football got invented in 1992 when the Premier League started. And I absolutely loved the FA Cup when I was a kid, and these fans loved the FA Cup. This was a massive occasion. These Liverpool fans and Nottingham Forest fans are going to Hillsborough to watch what should be an amazing FA Cup semi-final. Chance to go to Wembley. I mean, as a footballer, especially a British footballer, especially in England, there was nothing better than knowing you're going to Wembley for the showpiece event at the end of the season. That was the biggest and best thing in British football. Yes, winning your league, of course, but the showpiece event in British football was the FA Cup final at Wembley. It's not like now, everyone goes to Wembley. But it's, everyone goes to Wembley. You can go to Wembley now, bloody, I don't know, for anything now. It's just, it's overused now for me. It's overused, semi-finals there, finals there. It's just overused. It don't feel special no more. But back then it was special. And these players and these fans went there to watch an amazing game of football. And within 6 minutes, it was over. Within 6 minutes, it was over. And the scenes, we all know the scenes. We've all seen it. We've all seen the pictures. We've all seen the video clips of that massive amount of human bodies in that little pen, which has now only got 400 seats in. So you think of that terrace, that end, Lepping's End, yeah? Thousands of bodies are squeezed and squashed into that tiny pen, which now only holds 400 seats. And after 6 minutes, it was over. And as soon as it started, the corruption started. Taking, I don't know if people know this, police officers taking, or authority figures, I'll put it, taking tickets off Liverpool fans and keeping them, asking can they see their ticket so they can, as they said, so they can identify you if anyone comes looking for you and things like that. But then they'd keep the ticket and then they will say, you came to this game ticketless, you're to blame. Started straight away. Annewilliams knew this straight away. She never stopped. She never stopped. She put this before everything. It was her son. I think of it, how would you guys feel? How would everyone else feel, especially in the chat? How would you guys feel if this was your son, your daughter? You wouldn't stop, would you? You wouldn't. And she didn't. And the lies that were told to her, she didn't believe. She didn't believe them at all. All the authority figures, anything to do with it, she didn't believe a single word any of them said. She found her own evidence. She found her own truths. She produced them time and time again in court. Till eventually, it landed on the right ears, the right time, under a new political party. Andy Berman takes big responsibility in this as well. Andy Berman was the MP for sports, and I can't remember what the old title is, but it was the MP for sports and that at the time under Labour, under Gordon Brown's leadership. And obviously he went to Anfield that day and for the memorial on the 20th anniversary. And that's when you get the first, he's saying his stuff, he's doing his political part, shall we say, and then the first shouts of justice goes around the stadium for the first ever time. And it gets louder and louder and louder. And he takes it on board. And he actually tells Annewilliams, I will stick up for you, I will go at this. And they did. And then Annewilliams went to the 24th anniversary in absolute agony and pain. And she wanted just to be there. And obviously, 3 days later, she passed away. She never got the death certificate because she never wanted a death certificate because it wasn't the right death certificate. Her daughter picked up the death certificate 3 years later that said unlawful killing. It's a story. It's an awful story. It's a story that should never have happened. It's a story that should never have happened. He should never have died. None of them people should have died. They should have gone to watch a great game of football between Liverpool and Nottingham Forest, and then just came home a couple of hours later telling their stories of what an amazing day they had. It should have never have happened. And yeah, it's a sad story. And I just wanted to come on here and because I felt watching it, and I've been reading about it, and obviously grew up Hillsborough all my life. I'm 40 years old. I've been supporting Liverpool since I was 10, 11 years of age. So I've grown up with this all my life. It's, you go to the city of Liverpool, it's embedded into the city. It hurt a lot. And, watching this program and then reading about her more and more, obviously knowing stories of the Hillsborough tragedy, being alive for all these court cases and everything, I just got really in depth, really deep within it, and I just wanted to talk about it. I just wanted to come on here. This is a Liverpool channel at the end of the day, so I appreciate people that might not be Liverpool fans thinking, what is he blubbering on about and all that, But at the end of the day, it is mainly a Liverpool channel. I do talk all football, obviously, but it is mainly a Liverpool channel, and I just thought I wanted to talk about it for a little bit. This is my YouTube channel, and I just wanted to talk, and why not talk to my community, everyone on here. Big up to all of you guys. Thanks for listening to this. And and she's the real Iron Lady, and great lady. And right, let's talk. Let's cheer ourselves up a little bit, guys. Forgot. Right, let's talk about the FA Cup then. So, as I say, I was just talking about the FA. I was just talking a bit about the FA Cup there. Rich is still here. I didn't blabber on too much there, Rich. I thought I just wanted to talk about it. I hope it came across okay. I didn't sound too, I just wanted to talk about it, and I came across that I spoke well about it, and I just wanted to respect the lady and everyone in Hillsborough tragedy. I really did. But thanks for still being here, Rich. Let's talk about the FA Cup and cheer ourselves up a little bit. So, the FA Cup third round weekend is upon us, and yes, tough draw. There you go. Rich is already tough draw. Liverpool. That throws me all off at nothing. No. So, the FA Cup third round. It's, as I say, when I was a kid, loved the FA Cup. I couldn't wait for the third round. I used to love January. Love Christmas football. Obviously, we all love Christmas football. I know my manager hates Christmas football, and I love Jurgen Klopp. Obviously, he's my manager, but sometimes I wish he didn't talk so much. I must admit, I will admit that. I wish he don't talk so much sometimes. I'm scheduling the quiz live at 11. Excellent, Rich. I'm looking forward to that, fella. Hi, mate. You're all right? Chris, hope you're good. John, big up, mate. Hope you're good. I'm well now, John. Thank you very much. I'm worried about Villa. Yeah, that's going to be a heck of a game now, Rich. I've got to say. It's going to be a heck of a game. Stevie G, Man United, Coutinho. Oh, that's going to be a great game of football. But FA Cup, does anyone care? Firstly, does anyone actually care? Deep down, I mean deep down, right to your soul, does anyone actually care? If you lose this weekend, will you be sitting there effing and blinding, gutted, fed up with everything, never want to watch football again? Or will you be peed off for about an hour and then play a bit of FIFA, play with the kids, chat to the wife, and then A couple of hours later, you're fine again. It's part of me still cares. I do still care because I think I'm at the age where, so I'm 40 years old. I think I'm at the age where I loved the FA Cup as a kid. I know what the FA Cup's about. I want the FA Cup to feel like that still. But I think it's just where football's rotated and changed so much that so much money's in football now, it sort of almost ruins the aspect of trophies that should mean a lot to people. Now, all you ever hear is, "Oh, I don't care about winning the FA Cup because it's only like £4 million prize money," or something stupid like, "I don't care about winning the League Cup because it's only like a £1 million prize money." Why does that matter? Why does prize money matter? At the end of the day, it's all about silverware. Playing football is to show everybody everything you've won. It's to show everything you've won as a fan, as a footballer. We know Arsenal. Arsenal. Look, Arteta's won a trophy. He won the FA Cup, and he won it in good style as well. He had to beat some teams to win that FA Cup. As much as we hate Arsenal, take the piss out of them, Arteta, he won the FA Cup. Now, if I only won the FA Cup this season, I would still see that as semi-failure. So it is just because of the way football's moved on so much. Just because of the way football's moved on so much. But as I said earlier, the FA Cup should still mean something. I want the FA Cup to be brought back to, that is the last game of the football season domestically in our country, is the FA Cup. Not 3 weeks before the season ends, because it just makes it look like it's in the way and it's not as special as it once. I want the FA Cup to be the last game of the the English football season. Yeah. So the Premier League ends, you have the FA Cup, and then it used to be the Premier League ended, the week later you'd have the FA Cup on the Saturday, and then 3 days later on the Wednesday, or on the Wednesday night, or 4 days later on the Wednesday night, you'd have the Champions League final. That's the way it used to go. Now it's just like, no, we've got to mix everything in around the Premier League, and that irritates me a bit because that takes the magic away, and I want the magic still there. Chris, Sam Williams was a wonderful woman and human being. She was, mate. She was top notch. The real Iron Lady. Rich still cares, and that's what I like to hear. Rich, big game against Villa. Rich, big game. Tune into Rich's show. She don't normally start that late, but it's my daughter's birthday. Oh, happy birthday to your daughter, Rich. Is it her birthday today, or is it I don't normally start that late, but it's my daughter's birthday, so I've been busy. Oh, happy birthday to your daughter, mate. I hope she had a fantastic day. Yeah, nothing better. My son's birthday is on Monday, and he's going to be 3 years old. Yeah, going on, 27. I hope she had a great one, though, mate. I really do. Only annoying part is my local town, Carlisle, would have played Liverpool if Carlisle beat Shrewsbury in the last round. Would have been something, both my teams up against each other. Oh, that would have been good, Chris. That would have been good, mate. I just want to win trophies. Yeah, exactly, Chris. I'm coming to that now. I agree. Look, Liverpool, everyone keeps saying, oh, Liverpool season's over because we're not going to win the league because Man City 11 points clear. We can still win a treble. You don't know. You don't know. You can still win 3 trophies this season. You can still win Champions League, FA Cup and League Cup. That's an amazing season. Still finish in the top 4. You'll probably go finish second or third. A Champions League, an FA Cup and a League Cup. How's that not an amazing season? There is still so much more to play for. I think Liverpool fans just go, well, it's the league or nothing. And yes, the league is everything, but only one person can win the league every season. That Man City's money and squad are going to dominate this league as long as they want to dominate it for. Football vlogs, how are you, mate? Very true. It was, man, it was. Honestly, things like Hillsborough are my nightmare at football. Oh, totally, mate. Totally, utterly agree. Totally agree. Thanks for coming in, low fella. I hope you're good. You've been doing well with yourself. But yeah, I love the FA Cup. So we've got Shrewsbury. Now, obviously, so let's get to it. Liverpool obviously were meant to play Thursday against Arsenal. On Tuesday, Liverpool woke up to the news that there's been a massive outbreak at the training centre. Now, at our training centre, at the AXA training centre, I think what a lot of rival fans don't get, because I saw this online, because apparently when Liverpool have COVID, it's not okay, but when everyone else has COVID and postpones games, it's all right. But I think that's just banter between clubs, to be fair. I think we've all felt like that. But I'm going to take a dig at Arsenal fans later on. I really am, because they piss me off. Our training ground, so the AXA training ground, where it used to be, because it's in Kirby. Kirby's where the youth team used to train back in the day. All the youth team, under 23, under 18s, all that, they train in Kirby. And then Liverpool, or the main team, the other, obviously, other training ground, and at Melwood. But we built a new AXA, so everyone's in the same centre. So Liverpool, first team, the youth teams, the under 23s, the under, they're all in the same AXA training centre. So when the training ground got closed down and some first teamers and all that got diagnosed with COVID, I think we only had 9 available players for Thursday's game, but we were still meant to play. Available. And everyone was saying, especially Arsenal fans, why can't you play your youth team? Why can't you play your under 23s and your under 18s? It's because they all play the under 23 and the under 18s games as well got postponed because they all train under the same roof. So they all had to go home and isolate until they had negative tests. So that is why that game against Arsenal obviously got postponed. Now, the FA Cup is a different thing. The FA have come out and said themselves that no game in the FA Cup will be postponed because of COVID. You have to play no matter what. No matter what you have available, they've got to be put out and you've got to play the FA Cup game. Now, I've already seen Arsenal fans like, oh, so Liverpool ducked us Thursday, but it can play on Saturday against Shrewsbury. Oh, no, it's the FA's rules. The FA have come out and said no game can be postponed due to COVID because they can't find room to play these games. And look, at the end of the day, Arsenal wanted an easy ride to the final. Yeah, I don't blame them. We all would, you know. Arsenal wanted to play our 12-year-olds on Thursday. Now, let's just put our 12-year-old kids out. Right, guys, I know you're only 12 years old. Some of you might look a little bit bigger and older, but you're only 12 years old. You got to go out, 11 against 11, go and play against Arsenal's first team. Yeah. Because if you don't, Arsenal fans are going to get on Twitter and keep calling us names. Yeah, grow up. Fucking idiots. Just grow up. Jesus Christ. That's my head in. No, it's not how football works, guys. It's not how football works. And it got put back 1 week. It's not like it got suspended or postponed. And then Arsenal fans, we should have got a 3-0 first leg victory. Why? Why a 3-0 first leg victory? Why? What? Because we all got COVID and can't train because the training centres closed. So you get a 3-0 victory. What world do you live on? What world do you live on? COVID's a real thing, guys. Right, it's nothing to joke about. I've just had it. My wife's just had it. I've had the worst 2 weeks I've had in ages. You know, when I actually had COVID, I didn't actually feel that bad. But coming back from COVID, after COVID, I felt awful. Absolutely awful. I felt sick. I couldn't eat. I couldn't barely walk. I had the shakes, the shivers. I've never felt so ill ever because it was the after effects. I didn't have the infection or anything anymore. I was a negative, but it was the after effects of it. I felt awful, completely drained of life and everything. I couldn't do anything. I felt terrible. I'm feeling better now, but yeah, it was awful, and yeah, they just think, yeah, that's all laugh at this, yeah. It's just they do my head in. It's pathetic. And then there's some Arsenal fans. I think I can't remember his name now. Harry something. He does 90 minutes. That 90 minutes YouTube channel, and he's got his own YouTube channel. Harry something. I can't remember his name. I think he's Greek. Slack Liverpool off, right? And going, why can't you play your kids? So do your research. You're meant to be working for 90 minutes, and so you're meant to be quite educated in all this. You do your homework and all that. You would know the training ground. If you did your homework, you'd know the training ground held the Liverpool first team, all the under-23s, the under-18s, everyone works at the same training centre. So if it's the training centre shut, no one's there. Johnny says it. Arsenal fans are full. I should choke up them. Look, I will say there's a few that ain't like that. I will say there is a few sensible Arsenal fans in the world, but the majority of them, it's so bitter. I don't know why. I don't know why they're bitter against us. We shouldn't even be rivals like that. I don't know why they're so bitter against us. Arsenal fans saying we were scared of them. Don't be silly. Some of them are morons. Some of them need to look in the mirror with garbage where they're talking. I know it's like who employed Harry. I know. Tell me about it. But I just don't get it. And then I was watching the Football Terrace because I love the Football Terrace. It's one of my favourite YouTube shows. I will have to say for football. I like the banter on it. I think the banter's hilarious. Some people can't take banter and they get really wound up. Now, if you can't take football banter, don't go on these sort of shows because that's what their show's about. If you go on these shows and you can't take banter, stay away from it because if you get wound up by it, it's football banter. They're your rival fans. If you can't take it, stay away from it. But the Football Terrace, I think, is hilarious. And hello, fella, you good, mate? Welcome in. I think Football Terrace is hilarious. Great show to watch. And there was Arsenal fans on it saying, "This is hilarious. This." I almost died of laughter reading some of these comments. One comment was, Liverpool got this game purposely cancelled because they watched our performance against Man City and got scared. Right? That was the comment. They lost to Man City. What are you on about? I don't care how well you played. You lost. We played shit against Man City earlier in the season, especially in the first half, and got a 2-2 draw and should have actually won the game after Salah's classic goal for 2-1. What are you on about? We played so well against Man City. Oh my God, no one's played like that against them. Oh my God, no. And Liverpool got so scared they faked COVID, and oh my God, they don't want to play against us without Salah and Mane. You lost 2-1. Shut up, Arsenal fans. Shut up. Good God Almighty, shut up. I hate you. Oh. I should hate Man United fans more than Arsenal because I'm a Liverpool fan. It should be the way it is. It's like cats and dogs. You're a cat, I'm a dog. I don't fucking like you, right? That's the way it should be, yeah, right? But brush it. He's a great fella, yeah, great fella. I've met him, I think, once or twice on the channels and all that, going around YouTube and all that. Great guy, Man United fan. Great guy, talks a lot of sense, right? Great bloke, yeah? Don't like his club, he don't like my club, because that's the way life should be. Great fella, right? Rich, Man United fan. Great bloke, yeah? Decent bloke, really good bloke. See, we haven't done anything together yet, but I've watched these videos, talks a lot of sense, very knowledgeable, you know, likes a bit of banter. Good bloke, Chloe, yeah? Good bloke. But he's a Man United fan. We don't like each other's clubs the way it should be, yeah? That's the way it should be. But Arsenal fans, I don't like you or your club. I don't know what that's about. I don't like you or your club at all. At all. I really mean that. And I think a lot of Liverpool fans are starting to think that way as well. I know a lot. I don't understand Arsenal's problem with absolutely everybody. They seem to have a problem with everyone. They think the world's against them. I don't know why Arsenal fans think the world is against Arsenal fans all the time. So bloody tie off AFTV. Oh yeah, the ref was against us again today. Oh, did you hear him the other day? He went back to an incident that happened like with Ryan Babel in the Champions League about 10 years ago. Yeah, he went back to an incident 10 years ago to make his point why referees don't like Arsenal for a challenge Ryan Babel did apparently 10 years ago in the Champions League. This is why no one likes you. It's not just the fan base. It's not just your club. It's yourselves. It's just so disrespectful all the time. Look, I can understand people hate Liverpool. Yeah, a lot of teams hate Liverpool because we go on about history all the time and it's, you know, always the victim card and all this crap and all that. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, take it off. I don't give a shit. Yeah, whatever you want to say. But Jesus Christ, the amount they go on. And I know some Arsenal fans are decent people. Luca, everyone knows, YouTuber, Arsenal fan, decent bloke he is. Not like a lot of these, yeah? There's some others I've seen on YouTube, some Arsenal fans on YouTube around and on social media. Decent people. They're not like, but there's some, I'm sorry, there's some that are just, I don't know. I don't know. They're always whining and crying, you know? Look, at the end of the day, Arsenal fans at the moment are making out their team is the best thing since Jesus Christ, yeah? Because they've beaten the Norwich 5-0 recently or whatever it was. So now Arsenal back. So if you're as good as you say you are, this is what I'm saying, it's all insecurities, yeah? Because Arsenal fans will come on and tell you how good they are. We're back. Everyone's going to have to watch out because in the next couple of years, this team's going to be special. All right, we're back. We don't put up with no bollocks no more. We fight now. We don't cry. We don't hide. All right? So if you're that good, it wouldn't matter when you played us, would it? You wouldn't be bitching and moaning, wanting to play our kids so you can get an easy route to the final. It wouldn't matter, would it? You'd be like, if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be like, you know what, we're a bloody good team at the moment. Liverpool might be on the rocks a little bit. Yeah, give them a week. Let them get over the COVID situation. Give them a week. We'll still fuck them up. Yeah, we'll still do them. No, you're insecure. You're totally insecure. That's why you're bitching and moaning. Yeah, look, you might still beat us in the semi-final. You know, it's all changed around now. I don't know why I'm on the Arsenal thing. I've got fucking FA Cup up here. I've gone right off because the Arsenal thing came up and I've gone right off. But yeah, you've got a good side at the moment playing really good football. You know, we've had a few poorish results lately. We've obviously got no Salah and Mane or Keita. You should be excited for the game still and well up for it. Yeah, the first leg is at Liverpool. You've got the advantage now in the cup, where the second leg is at the Emirates. You know, I know what Arsenal fans are saying, though. It's not an advantage because 2 days later they got to play Burnley. But I'm sorry. This is not to Burnley, and we all know we all got a Burnley down. I don't mean anything by this, but if you're worried about playing Burnley 48 hours after playing Liverpool in a cup game, you've got more problems than you're admitting. Yeah, you've got far more problems than you're admitting. Because if you're going, well, it's not really to our advantage now because we got to play the cup games the other way around in a week later. So now we play the second leg at the Emirates, but then 2 days later we have got to play Burnley. If you're worried about playing Burnley, they're saying, I'm sorry, you're insecure still. That you're telling us though your club's amazing and on the up and you're on the go, and ready to give it. So stop whining. Stop whining. You might still beat us in the semi-final. As I say, we haven't got Salah or Mane. We've got limited forward options. You're in really, really good form at this moment in time, playing fantastic football. It's going to be a difficult game for Liverpool. I have no doubt about that. I'm hoping we get through because I want to win this League Cup. I really do. I want to play Chelsea in the final. Sorry, Tottenham, you're not going through. But I really want to play Chelsea in this final. I want a Liverpool-Chelsea final. I want to fuck Chelsea up, to be honest. Chelsea fucked me off. You know, I've still got a good chance of beating us. This is their best chance they've had of beating a Liverpool side in a long time. Yeah, it's over 2 legs, Arsenal fans. You've got to beat us in 180 minutes. Can you do that? Can you really deep down think you can do Liverpool in both legs? Yeah, because if you did, and you really do think that, you wouldn't be bitching and moaning and this is going to go and be played a week later. Yeah, because you are tells me you're still insecure, and what that tells Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp is that this Arsenal team is still insecure as well. You know, their fan base bitching and moaning. They still don't believe they're the team they think they are. That's personally what I think of that. And then we've got this FA Cup against Shrewsbury. Yeah, I care. Yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah, I wish I was there. We're going to see some of the young boys maybe come out in this game against Shrewsbury. I think Thiago's back, Van Dijk's back, Matip's back, Alisson's back. I think a lot of them said they've been passing negative lateral flow tests now. So, yeah, we'll go have a decent team against Shrewsbury, and then we'll go have a decent team against Arsenal on the Wednesday. Yeah, we should beat Shrewsbury, even if we put out the youth team. Our youth team's decent. I think it would play well enough. Obviously, Peter Jagenkrantz is going to be the manager on the day because Pep Lijnders obviously only just tested positive, so he's out for a little bit more yet. Klopp is a day short. I think he's back after the weekend. Could be back on the sideline. So yeah, it's going to be a good weekend of football. So it's the FA Cup. There's going to be some shocks. Hopefully there's shocks. I love a shock. Aston Villa, Man United game for Rich and Brush. That game for you two guys is going to be a tight-ass game. I can't call it. Coutinho's probably going to make his debut. What a buy that is. What a bit of business that is by Aston Villa, I've got to say. Look, would I want Coutinho back at Liverpool? No, because I don't think you should ever go back. You don't go back to your ex, do you? They're your ex for a reason, you know. You've been there, done it. It's over there now. You know, good times were yesterday. I'm in a new thing now. You know, you don't go back. And but you sold Grealish for 100 million, and then you bring in Coutinho, only on loan, but with a potential to buy him for 33 million next season. Coutinho is a better footballer than Jack Grealish, for me personally. I think he is, and that's a great bit of business by Aston Villa if it works. And Stevie G knows Philip Coutinho extremely well. If you listen to Philip Coutinho's interview, he loves Stevie Gerrard. As he says, apart from Messi, he's the best player he's ever played with. He loves him. He thinks he's the best midfielder. His leadership, his character, everything. He loves him. So, yeah, I think that's going to be a great partnership, an excellent partnership. Man United are obviously, they're in problems at the moment. Now you're reading that the players don't like Rangnick. I don't know how much this is true. They're all sounding a bit drama queen over in Man United at the moment. I don't know what's going on. Apparently Ronaldo wants Ralph gone, or he's gone. Sorry, bye Ronaldo. I mean, you're 37 years old, mate. What are you? I don't care who you are. I don't understand what's happened to Man United. Look, as a rival fan, of a bit of rivals, I find it hilarious. At the end of it, I'm not going to lie, I find it hilarious. Why wouldn't I? But what's going on over there is I don't know. It's going to be a crazy game. It's hard to call. I think both teams are going to go strong as well. I think both teams are going to go strong in this game. I don't think there'll be a lot of rotation. It's going to be a great game. I can't wait to watch that, guys. I really can't wait to watch that. Right. Let's go through some of your comments here, guys. I haven't missed you. Don't worry, guys. Chris, Arsenal fans have a brain of a dead fish, let's be honest. Arsenal fans are full of shit, joke fan base. Arsenal fans saying we're scared. Oh, hang on, I read some of them. Like no employed Harry, yeah, same here. Big up, Jay. Thanks, brush. Hope you're good, mate. Need to question IQ of some Arsenal fans. Yes, some of them. As I say, people like Luca and all that I've seen, they get frustrated with some of these Arsenal fans as we do. And he's a good bloke, Luca. So this is that. I like Luca. Have to head off, mate. Setting up the quiz. Good, go for it, Rich. You've got a lot of hard work there to do, mate. That's amazing what Rich is doing. Be honest, fellas, doing this quiz, setting up so many YouTubers and all that. He's got to do the work he's got to do for it. That's an amazing effort. I couldn't do that. You're a good man, Rich. Hi, Brush. I'm friends with Man United fans. Don't like their club, but like them as a person. Yeah, exactly. I know Man United fans. Fine people. Just don't like their club. Nothing wrong with that. But as you say, can't say that about all fan bases. Brush, hi, Rich. Hi, all. Hi, Brush. Ty is the AFT cat. Oh, no. It gets on my tits. Some like the sound of their own voice. Yes, they do. They fucking wish they were. I know, John. I know they do wish they would, big mate. I know. When Arsenal play someone decent, they get flash alert. They get beat. Yeah, they do, because they are at a level, and there's no disrespect to that. Look, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea at the moment are the three biggest teams in this league. All right, and Man City are just flying away, but they're the three teams, and then you've got everyone beneath them, and Arsenal's record against the top six is still terrible, and they need to look at that. Arsenal fans scared of us, if anything, otherwise won't be moaning. Exactly, Chris. Man United, Everton winning will be shocks. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to say Man United winning will be a shock because they're Man United, but the form they're in at the moment. I mean, that game against Wolves. Wow, that game against Wolves was not good. It was not good. The thing with Ralph Rangnick, look, Ralph Rangnick has got an amazing reputation in German football. Yeah, amazing reputation. But he's never, ever, ever managed an elite football club. He's never managed an elite football club. And when you go to this level, these players are such drama queens now. They want everything at an exact. And playing this 4-2-2-2 formation, which is basically a 4-4-2, they don't feel like they're getting enough instruction. And if these footballers don't know what to bloody do when they go on the pitch, then they need more help than someone like Ralph Rangnick. But yes, guys. Well, I was going to talk about that, but I've sort of already done it. But guys, yes. So to finish off the stream, guys, just want to go back to what we started with at the beginning of this whole thing 55 minutes ago. The great woman, Anne Williams, the real Iron Lady. And she's an amazing woman. It was like just a horrible, it wasn't a tragedy because someone did kill 97 people. It was, they got killed. It wasn't a tragedy where something, a boat just sinks in the middle of the ocean or something like that. This was someone getting away with crimes that have never been convicted for and never will probably. But Anne Williams fought till the day she died for her son and the 96 other men, women, boys and girls that died on that horrible day in 1989. And she'll always be remembered by Liverpool fans, by the city of Liverpool. The memorial is on the wall in one of the houses. She's just an amazing woman. Trying to get her book is almost impossible because they don't publish it no more. So I'm hoping they republish it. Rich, my man, how are you, fella? Hope you're good. Rich, who have you got in the FA Cup weekend? I can't remember who Crystal Palace have got this weekend in the FA Cup. We were just talking about the FA Cup just now. Man United got our game with Villa. Someone's got Millwall, ain't they? Is it Palace Millwall? Or is it Chelsea? Is it Millwall Palace? Something like that. Let me know, Rich. Good evening, fella. But yeah, Anne Williams, trying to get her book, Chloe, is like Millwall way. I thought it was Millwall. 12th. Is that tomorrow afternoon? Or is that Sunday? So I'm going to watch that. Crystal Palace Millwall. At the New Den. Rich, you going? You going, fella? Yeah, that. Oh man, that game's going to be tasty, ain't it? Jesus Christ. No, but Anne Williams' book, because I didn't know she wrote a book till I watched the TV show. And apparently her book is not being republished. So if because the publishing company went out of business, so they're hoping a new publisher picks it up and puts it back out there, because apparently it's the most wanted thing at the moment on eBay. People are selling it for like 135 quid, just profiting off her, and I don't think that's right. But yeah, she's an amazing lady, guys. If you get a chance, read up about her. If you haven't watched the TV show, Anne, it was just an amazing, amazing TV show. As I say, it wasn't a show written by TV people and producers and script writers making a crime story. It was real life, based on real events, based on a huge tragedy of loss that people shouldn't have died at the end of this day. 96 people went to watch a game of football and never came home. And that should never have happened. And Williams, she never stopped. And God bless her. What a woman. What a woman she was. What does Rich say here? Tomorrow he's doing a watch along too. Rich, I might have to come in and watch your watch along then. I might have to come in, mate, because that game, that is going to be tasty. Couldn't get a ticket sold out so quick. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised, fella. That, oh man, Palace, Millwall. Now the only problem is when you get these sort of games, I don't know how it works with Palace and Millwall exactly. If it's only members ticketing, or is tickets on general sale? Do you know, Rich? Because I think the last time Millwall, when Millwall got to the semi-final of the FA Cup a few years ago, and there was a bit of trouble, weren't there? And because tickets were on general sale when the wrong people bought tickets, and only went to ruin the game. They weren't actually supporters. The prats. I'm just wondering. I'm hoping nothing like that happens tomorrow, because that should be an amazing atmosphere. Amazing atmosphere. As we know, Crystal Palace at home, I know this is away, but home have probably the best atmosphere in the league. I'm not sure, and Palace's away support, as I've been at Anfield with their away support, I've seen it myself. Their away support is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. With Millwall, oh man, that's some game. There's some good FA Cup ties this weekend, guys. Some excellent FA Cup ties this week. I can't wait to watch them. Really can't wait to watch them, guys. So thanks everyone tuning in today, guys. I will be back on Sunday for the Super Sunday show. I'm going to do a call-in show on Sunday. That's what I'm going to try and do going forward. So might as well talk about this now. So going forward, guys, I'm going to try and do as many videos in a week as I humanly possibly can. I'm going to try and do almost a video a day. So what I'm going to do, a lot of the videos will just be recorded videos that are going to be like 10, 15 minute videos where if there's gossip to be talked about, especially from Liverpool, as this is a Liverpool channel, I will do 10, 15 minute gossip, especially as we're in January, we're going through the transfer window. I'll throw that out mostly every day. I'll be live every Friday night, definitely every Sunday, and Saturday. I'm hoping Friday, Saturday, and Sundays I could do 3 lives in them 3 days, and then I'll do some pre-recorded videos in the week, get them out to you guys to watch. Watch-alongs I'm going to try and do a bit more of. They can be quite difficult to set up and to sort out, especially if you've got 3 children in the house with you that are 5, 3, and 1. So it can be a bit difficult, but if I can, I'll start doing some more watch-alongs. I'm looking to build this channel up more and more as the year goes on. And yeah, it's going well so far. But Saturday and Sundays, I'm going to try and make into more of a call-in show. Super shows, yeah, call them. Super Saturday, Super Sundays. This Saturday I can't because I'm busy this Saturday. Sunday night, from Sunday Night Low, Super Sunday, call-in show. We'll talk about football, whatever you want to talk about. Don't even have to just talk about football. Call in. I can be Uncle Jamie, Agony Uncle Jamie, and you can tell me your worries, and I'll tell you to straighten yourself out and not to worry about it. But it should be a good time Sunday, guys. All come get involved, have a chat. We'll get as many of you on here as we can, and we should have a good laugh. Rich, they made it probably season ticket holders at 9:45 to try and limit the amount of trouble. It's going to be chaos. Yeah, that is going to be what 12:45 is. 12:45 on Saturday. Yeah, that's a few bevies will have been put in by then, I would have thought. That's it's going to be a good. I can't wait for that. That's going to be everything. That's going to be. Rich, I'll definitely jump into your stream tomorrow, mate. That's all right. Uncle Jamie. Yeah, let's go with it. Uncle Jamie. Sundays. Call in. Tell me why you're feeling like shit, and I'll tell you to give you a slap round the face. Have a little drink and get on with it. No, I won't really. I'll talk about it properly. It's Doomsday who faces Millwall away for a football fan. I wouldn't want to go to Millwall. If you're a London-based club, especially one as close as Crystal Palace, South London, ain't it? Bermondsey, Croydon. Well, Palace ain't really Croydon, is it? It's just up the road, but it's going to be a great game. I'm well looking forward to that. I didn't even know. I knew Millwall were playing a London-based team, but I couldn't remember who it was, and now it's Palace. So I'm well up for it. Feel free, mate. Yeah, mate, I will. I'm looking forward to it. I say I love the FA Cup. Absolutely love it, and obviously I want Liverpool to win it. I want Liverpool to go as far as they can. Imagine Millwall in the Premier League, says Chris. Can you imagine that? Look, Millwall got a bad reputation, obviously. I mean, growing up, I know why. I was around it. Where I live, you know, around where I live, sort of area, hanging around, not too far away. I'm about 25-minute train ride to Bermondsey, so I'm not far from it all. Yeah, I know. Millwall fans are all hyped, says Rich. Look, Rich is already kicking off. No, they got a reputation. When the hooligan days of the 80s, Millwall, I think Chelsea, they were at West Ham, the ICF. They were, they went at it, blood and thunder, every weekend. And they have a thing. But if you really talk to Millwall fans, real Millwall fans, it's not like that. Millwall have just got this strong, supporters. They got this massive bond at Millwall, but there's a reputation there. Millwall will never shift this reputation. It just won't it'll never happen. They'll never shift it. And it's not right because it's not the Millwall fans of now. It was the Millwall fans of like 30, 40 years ago, not the Millwall fans of today. But they'll always have that reputation. It's like a certain pub you used to go to. They had a reputation like 30 years ago. They had a real bad, and now you go there now and it still has the same reputation. But, there's been about 7 landlords since then and it's not the same pub at all. We've all got that pub. But, no, Millwall fans are all hype, says Rich. He's put the first blow in. There you go. Any Millwall fans? That's eagle-eyed football. Get over at him. But if you haven't gone to eagle-eyed football, go and follow Rich. Does a great channel. Big Crystal Palace fan. Has good watch-alongs. Does loads of streams. Yeah, he's got to eat that death chip soon, I think, as well. So, yeah, look out for that. I think when he hits 1,000 subscribers, I think it is. He did say 500, apparently. But then it somehow went to 1,000 subscribers. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But he's got to eat that death chip. So, yeah. Go over to his channel, guys. Give him a follow. He's a great guy. You'll see me and him on Steve's quiz on Monday. I think Rich, if you're still in the chat, are you there Monday for the quiz? So go to Statman Steve's, Statman Stubbs YouTube channel. You know him, guys. Most of you know him. Go over there, subscribe to him. I'll be over there on Monday. I think Rich will be there as well. As we're doing his quiz. I am the defending champion at this moment in time. Probably won't be after Monday because I think Doug's getting involved Monday. And yeah, if you know Doug and quizzes, he's a very brainy bloke with the old football quizzes. But yeah, go over, get over look at Eagle Eye Football, guys. Rich does great stuff over there. But guys, thanks for tuning in today. I really appreciate it, guys. So I'll be back on Sunday. Look out for me on Twitter, Jamie LFC39. I'm always on Twitter, so you could come and talk to me on Twitter, drop me a DM, whatever, guys. Please like and subscribe the video. I'm on my way to 200 subscribers. I've been doing quite well recently. Thanks to you guys to getting me there, push me along. I see some of you talking about me to other people and all that, and I really appreciate that, guys. I appreciate the love, and thank you very much for everything. And again, Anne Williams, the real Iron Lady. That's what this video was all about to start with, the first 20 minutes of this video. If you're catching up now, guys, go back, watch the first 20 minutes. It's where I talk about the real Iron Lady, Anne Williams, the amazing woman that she is. And till then, guys, I will be back Sunday. So till then, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.